Well, hello, everybody. This is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It means we need to do some readings today. So hello to the Ghost Dimension family. I love you all, and thank you for joining me here this afternoon on this really humid and warm afternoon at the cave. We've got a lot of storms going on. They're coming and going, lasting 10-15 minutes, and then they go. Everything is humid. It's just so fun. And you'll probably hear Mr. Mango and Miss Pip screaming in the background because I just put them back into their cages because they were starting to get a little too crazy, even for me. Jungle cries, yeah. They're okay once in a while, but not continuously. So they might, you hear them in the background or you might not. So first thing I did before I sat down was I smudged the deck. Second, I'm going to light a tobacco candle for y'all. So we add some protection and just good vibes, okay? And make sure you like and share the video for the kids. Make sure you go over and check out the store that they have at Ghost Dimension. .uk/shop. That's it. And all your ghost supplies, your hunting supplies for ghosts and your paranormal things that you guys go out and do, they're also available over there. I had something I'm going to share with you because I'm on a little early that I'll share with you that's been happening. It started yesterday, which is really kind of odd. I was in the living room sitting in the chair, and I was actually listening to an audiobook and just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden something in my it's like a coffee table, but it's also shelves if you stand it the other way, but it's long, so I use it for coffee table, and it has little cubbies in it, and something kept moving in the cubby, and I thought, well, okay, was that just something I thought I saw? No, it happened a few more times. And I got down and I looked and nothing there. And this book kept being moved. And I was like, okay, I don't see how this is happening because there's no breeze. There's no, strong wind coming in through any windows. And it wasn't like continuously there. It was just once in a while. So I kind of, after I checked it out, I kind of thought about it some more and just left it be. And then when I got up this morning, it started again. Can't figure out where it's coming from or why it's moving, but it's a book. And it's a spiritual book, actually. So it was kind of interesting. Still haven't found out what's going on with it. And it moved about a half hour ago again. I got down, looked one more time, and still there's nothing that could be moving a book or flipping its pages where it's at. So I still have yet to figure out. So, we got a lot of weird stuff going on over here in the cave. So I want to say hello to everybody. Say thank you for whoever it was that sent the super sticker. I can't really see because it's really tiny. They've also changed up our comment section a little bit and made it a little smaller. So hi Norma, how are you? Hi Demon, and hi Lisa, and I think I saw Mel here. Yep, Mel is there, and Dan, I think I saw you there. And I'm not going to, and Lorraine. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top and then I'm going to flip down, and you guys bear with me. Lisa, I'll happily give you a card again this week. Hang on one second and let me just shuffle them up and let's see what we've got. Really kind of off the chart energy here today. Still not sure. Maybe the storm's charging it up. I don't know. But it is kind of creepy. Not in a bad way, I guess. I shouldn't say creepy, I guess. Okay, Lisa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, remember, I picked the 7th card due to the fact that there's 7 sacred numbers, there's 7 grandfather teachings, and etc. 7 is also a very positive number within a lot of cultures, okay? And that's how I was taught. All right, so your card today is the snake, Miss Lisa. Okay. So, okay. Old ways. Okay, the first thing they're telling me is old ways. Okay, so snake is very strong medicine to carry. I started carrying it when I was actually in my 40s. And there was kind of a lot of trials to go through, and then it was like in front of me. So snake medicine is very difficult to maneuver because it's always changing. Okay, but for you today, what I'm hearing is the changes. Okay, so what I'm being shown is the snake is actually going different directions as they move side to side, but it's also telling me that it's in the process of shedding its skin. Okay, and this is about new challenges, new adventures, new things that are going to be coming onto your path and into your kind of sacred circle, into your life. And what I'm being told is, so you won't kind of be like run into a brick wall with it, you need to remember to shed the old. Okay, and this is why with growth, the snake sheds its skin is because of growth. Okay, renewal. Okay, and this is what it's about for you today. And it's telling me to tell you to make sure you kind of go through that proverbial closet, go through your sacred hoop, everything that's important to you. And, you know, it doesn't mean that if you remove something from your circle or from your important area, like, you know, just the things and people and that are close to us, that are dear to us, sometimes it's okay to take them and set them outside of that. And it doesn't mean you're getting rid of them because you don't like them. It doesn't mean, it just means that right now on the part of the journey you're at, this isn't important right now. So it doesn't mean you don't love people. It doesn't mean you don't care about them, but you need to remove kind of the things that aren't working for you. Okay. And I'm also seeing what they're showing me is the snake is going from land to water to land. Okay, so this means that it's something that's you probably haven't experienced before or haven't dealt with before, and not dealt with in a bad way, but this is a growth spurt for you. This is knowledge that's going to be coming to you to help you move forward and kind of enrich your life. So the fact that it goes from the earth to the water to earth again means that this is the experience you're going to have. The new experience is the water. So then you're going to have a new experience coming in, and then you'll be able to continue along your path. Don't fight it, I'm being told really loud, because even though you may not really want to embrace it fully because you're kind of out of your comfort zone with it, it'll be okay because it's going to be learning knowledge that'll help you, as I said, move forward on your path. So that's kind of a really cool thing. And like I said, snake medicine is really strong. It's really powerful among many cultures. Okay. But the way I look at snakes is I love snakes. They're not slimy. They're not the way a lot of people think. They're actually amazing creatures. So this is like, again, another thing is an amazing point that you're coming to in your life. So just embrace it and go with it, and you'll have a lot more to learn that you'll be able to use in your toolkit. And your card was the snake. Okay, I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you. Okay. Yeah. Lisa, they're from the spirit world and from the ancestors that have passed with you. Some of them have walked with you. Some of them were before you were born, but they're all embracing this change with you with the snake. So the snake medicine. And I think that's really kind of cool. So you get a new skin. You get growth. It's awesome. Okay, demon, let me see what I can get for you. Hang on. Water. Just water. All right. Alrighty, let me shuffle them up for you, Demon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right. So your card this week is the koi. Okay. The koi. Koi are very highly revered in the Asian culture. They get very large. They live very long lives. And what I'm being shown, one of the reasons that, okay, yep. Okay, they're rushing here. Righty. Okay, so one of the reasons that, if you'll note, I have a koi that is 3, maybe 4 colors, okay? And that means blessings. And that's why I chose to do that card that way. And each color within the Asian culture with the koi, each color means something different, okay? And because this has several colors on it, as I'll show you again, it's bringing the wisdoms and the knowledge that you need to move forward in your daily life, to bring it to balance. Right now I'm being told that balance is a key thing for you. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally and spiritually. Everything needs to align, okay? And if you're unaware right now, we're actually in a time of the Lion's Gate, which is one of the strongest times to be able to manifest good things and manifest things that we need in our lives, and to kind of bring that balance. So this card makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so one of the things that they're also saying is you have to, in order to bring that balance to you, you have to really set the intent for it, okay? But this is a peak time right now. So things that you want to do, to have, to see, to understand, whatever it is, this is a key time during the Lion's Gate for you to do that. And having this card means many blessings. So some of the things that you may have wanted to do, etc., this is the time to do it. And rely on the knowledge you have accumulated to this point to manifest the things that you need and want moving forward. Okay, this is an excellent time to seed new projects, to new things that you perhaps want, new things, to invite new things and new people, and just to have that understanding that you've gotten to this point. Okay, this is all about the wisdom and the balance, okay, is what you need right now. And seriously, for everybody listening, this is a really, really good time to set about manifesting goals and put intent out there, because again, we are in a time of the Lion's Gate. Okay, all right, I hope that made sense to you, Demon. Okay, let me go down the line a little bit. Okay, let me try this so it doesn't. Hi, Melly Mel Mel. Hi, Mel Mel Mel. I love you. Oh, where's Dan? Oh, okay. Oh, good. He's busy. He should be busy. All right. Tell him I said hi, Mel. All right. I'm going to go down a little bit more. All right. Let's see. Oh, hi, Lorraine. How are you? I will definitely give you a card pulling, and welcome. And thank you for sharing time with us here. It's greatly appreciated. Sip of water. And for all of you that said, oh, what did Meredith say? What was she talking about the Lion's Gate? If you have a computer, you can Google it. It's a big important time that I believe started around the 8th of this month was the peak, but you have until like, I think it's the 22nd of August. So it's a couple weeks yet, few weeks yet, to really set out your goals and know what's going on and know what you want to kind of set intent for the rest of the year. Okay, so Lorraine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And hi, Bex. I didn't say hi to you yet. I'm sorry. And hi, Sean. Didn't say hi to you. And hi both mamas, Trish and Teresa. Teresa, I hope you're feeling better today. All right. So, Lorraine. Yeah. Okay. So somebody upstairs is telling me to tell you, Bex, that you have so much blossomed with your character on the shows that you do. You're more comfortable with it, it seems, and they're loving it on the spirit side of things. They just get a big kick out of that. Sean, you're a big ham anyway, so you don't need to be told that. Anyway, Lorraine, here's your card today. It's the Elemental of Fire. Okay, so elementals are very important. People don't realize you can draw energy from them. You can draw knowledge from them. You can utilize them in your daily life, okay? And fire is one of those things that we want. Oh, gotta shade the window so we don't hear the saw. All right, so it's one of those things that you can use for power, okay? You can use for growth, you can use for heat, or you can use for cleansing. And right now, well, there's going to be a theme right now, I think. This fire is actually to balance you out. They're telling me that earth and water are heavier right now, and so fire's way up here, and you need to bring it to a balance. And that doesn't mean you need to bring the elementals together to balance, but you need to bring yourself, because I'm feeling that you're a little off tilted. And fire also works with air, because you need air to fuel the fire to grow the flame, right? So what I'm being told right now is that you need to sort of settle, and instead of having this raging inferno that you're kind of running around and things are chaotic, you need to kind of tone it down a little bit with it. Bring that fire under control so that everything starts to balance. It's like you're running really fast, and it's like you just don't know where to start. And it's like, well, maybe I should do this and maybe I should do that. Oh, wait, what about this? But they're telling me really loudly that it would be a great thing for you to do if you can bring this under control and just focus on one thing at a time. Okay, get that done before you start the next. Okay, and this is what I'm being shown, and this is why the fire card's up, because they're literally showing me a path, and there's little fires that are burning everywhere, and it's like you need to balance and get it under control, so that if you manage to do that and you can figure out how to do that, you won't have this raging like stream of fire like you're trying to get rid of, but nothing is getting done the way it's supposed to get done. So you're missing the process of the mark, the idea of what it is you're supposed to do. So slow down and narrow your kind of how you're looking at things, and narrow how trim it back, hold it back, put the fire down a little bit so you can get the things done. And when you get them done, it'll be good, and you won't have to go back to it again to redo it or finish it or whatever. So I'm being told, don't run. Okay, don't run to each new thing, setting new fires everywhere. Get them done one at a time so that the fire doesn't rage. And it's not a literal fire, obviously, so don't go lighting matches outside or anything like that. But no, this is about balance and bringing yourself to balance, okay? So that's your card, Miss Lorraine, and it is fire, the elemental of fire. All right, so now let me put my specs back on because I'm totally blind lately. I don't understand why, but okay. All right. Oh, there we go. It just went zippity-doo-dah. Okay, I gotta go. Hi, Yoda. I see you. I see you, Yoda. I don't know if I said hi. Hi, David. Sure, I can pull you a card. I'd be happy to pull you a card. Hi, Colm. How are you? And Joanne, I guess Claire's here. I don't know because I lost the comment stream went bonkers. So thank you for spending your time with us today. And David, thank you for joining us over here with the Ghost Dimension family. It's much appreciated, and welcome to the family. Okay. All right, I gotta do this one more time, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, are you stubborn, David? Because that's what I got when I was shuffling the cards, and then this card came up. So your card today is the Ram. Okay, so Rams are actually very adaptable to many things, but they're very set in their ways. Like, have you ever tried to move a goat or a ram or, you know, yeah, any kind of goat or ram? You know, you try to move them and they grab them by their horns and they dig in and they dig in and they just stay put. They just don't want to go anywhere. Okay, and this is what I'm being told is going on with you. Kind of about something that you're kind of being really stubborn about right now. However, with the knowledge base that you have, and this is like really loud, so this is something like you're not giving room to wiggle, or you're not giving room for anything but what you're set on. And that's why they're saying you're being stubborn about it. So part of what you need to do, and I'm not sure what this is about, but it's like almost like people are trying to tell you how to do something. Okay, yep. Okay, so you're being really stubborn. Okay, so what they want you to know is sure-footedness, okay? This is what the rams do up on the sides of the cliffs. I'm sure you've seen them, the wild sheep, the rams, whatever. If you've ever seen videos of them, they really stop, they contemplate their next step or their next jump, right? And then once they've kind of thought about it and know where to go, they take off and they'll jump to it. And it's very sure-footed. They know how they are supposed to move. If you've ever watched them, that's why I'm saying it. Like they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to get to where they need to get. And I know I couldn't do it that way because I hate heights. So I'm never sure-footed when I'm running through things. But that's how rams are. So this is how they're telling you to be. You can be stubborn, but instead of being stubborn, look into the next step, okay? And before you take that next leap of faith, make sure you have all the answers you need so that when you do jump, okay, or you do move forward, that it will properly align with what you want and how you want it to turn out, okay? So don't be stubborn. Just look at all the different angles and then contemplate. And there's a difference between waiting to get all the information together to settle things than there is to just be really stubborn and just move through it, or to look at it so that you get all the information and you can get it right so that you don't have to fall back or fall down and start from the bottom again. Okay, so whatever this is, it's something that like I said, it's a situation going on, and you just are kind of trying to block everybody out. But instead of doing that, kind of listen and then weigh out. And if you still have the choice that you want to make as your choice, and that your way is the best for you, that's fine. But make sure you listen to everything. And that's what I'm being told for you today, David, and that's the ram. And I'm sorry, my next door neighbor has chosen today to work on wood flooring, so they're cutting. So if you hear that, I apologize. Okay, hi Joanne, how are you? And she says Claire's here somewhere, so probably in here somewhere where I missed. Cheryl, healing and prayers to Claire. Okay. I think I know what this was about. So I've had prayers for him. And yeah, Mel sends you prayers as well. Okay, everybody is. And I hope everything will turn out. You know, sometimes when we have situations that happen with people or just situations in general, I don't really want to say this is how I choose it to go. What I say in my prayers is that the highest good be met. So whatever that highest good for whatever's going on with you right now, Claire, that's what I pray for. The highest good for everybody concerned, okay? That's the outcome. That way you don't miss anything. Sometimes if we narrow down choices so slim that things don't happen the way we hope they happen. And that's how I learned that lesson a long time ago. Okay, so let's see. Deb, I haven't seen Deb. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Panda Feets. How are you? Okay, now I'm going to go down a little bit and try it not to lose the stream. Sorry. Yes, you can. Tazbear. 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 Welcome to the stream. And thank you for stopping in and sharing some time with the Ghost Dimension family and with me. Make sure you like the video, share the video, whatever, so the kids can get credit for the time on air. Okay, Taz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today, which is, I'll tell you a story about this too in a minute. Praying Mantis. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story first, so everybody gets the story of the Praying Mantis. The wolf, you know, you all know she passed away last year. Well, her favorite thing to do every year for about 4 years was to buy Praying Mantis eggs. Okay, and yes, they do sell them. So everybody that she knew and all her children and grandchildren would get a jar of Praying Mantis eggs because they're very good for your garden and they're very good to have outside around your house. They don't hurt you, but all of a sudden you go out one day and in the morning you see all these teeny tiny little Praying Mantises coming and running out of the jar, right? Well, the wolf left the jar, her jar, in the house. And they popped out. And they were all over the kitchen. So, yeah, Praying Mantises are cool, but they need to be outside. All right, Taz. All right, so the Praying Mantis card for you. Okay. First of all, the Praying Mantis, like I said, it does a lot of good for gardens and greenery and forestry and what have you. So they're a very positive creature, okay? There are also many, 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 many males that take care of their queens, princesses, whatever. And they're actually, the females are actually double in size of the males, okay? And when the Praying Mantis comes up for you, okay, I'm hearing like there's struggles. There's some struggles going on or something that you're struggling with. The word struggle keeps coming up. Struggle, struggle, struggle. And the main idea of what they're showing me, and the best way I can tell you is that while you're struggling with whatever this is, a decision or something that's going on, or whether you're actually struggling, I don't know you personally. But they're saying you need to step outside your comfort zone and ask. Whether it's asking for assistance, asking for ideas, asking for thoughts, because what I'm being told is you have a very large group around you, yeah, that supports you and is willing to support you. And it's very important you understand that. Not only do you have people that are supporting you here in the human, but you also have ancestors and your spirit family, people that maybe have walked with you and then passed to the other side, or people that walked before you. And they're your ancestors, right? And they're in spirit form and they're all behind you. And I'm being told they will lift you up, okay? But sometimes, and this is what they're saying, don't shoot the messenger, sometimes when we struggle, we're our own worst enemy. I know I am. I'm just getting to the point now where I just ask for help or people or whatever now, and I don't think twice about it, but I'm 60. Okay, so it's been a long time coming. And if you knew me, I'm like a bull in a china shop or a bear in a china shop, is how I grew up. So sometimes I don't think of the hows, I just do. Okay, and now you have to learn to finesse the hows. And this is what I'm being shown for you, very, very prominent. And it's like, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to reach out to people that care about you, and it'll probably lift you just in knowing that so many appreciate you and so many respect you and so many are willing to. Okay, and this is what I'm getting for you. And they're literally showing me the praying mantis, which is your card, with all the other mantises coming to help. So that is your card for today, and I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let me put my specs back on so I can see. Hi, Lizzie Collins. How are you? Okay, so. Okay, Panda Feeds is here. Lizzie's here. Deb Diver's here. Tina. Hi, Tina McGrory. How are you? All right, I'm going down. Really? Yeah, and here you go. This is something that's written in the comments, but I'm making sure you all have access and know what's going on. Go over to their website. Sean posted in for them in the comment sections, so I'll pick it up so they know where they can go and get these tickets for the Ghost Dimension party. And I know it's available information on Facebook, and then you can go to their website too. So make sure you do that because tickets will be going quick. I am positive of that. I only wish I could be like Samantha and Bewitched and blink my eyes and twitch my nose and I could get there. It would be really good, but it's too far for this bear to go. Okay. Emma Lamb, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will happily pull a card for you, Miss Emma. Thank you for being part of the stream today and spending some time with us here with the Ghost Dimension family and this old bear. Let me shuffle these cards back up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right. I also have a question for you, Emma, and I know you're not here with me, so I can't hear you, but leave it for me in the comments. My little guy, who is a crystal skull, just wanted me to ask you something about crystals. So if you're working with them or utilizing them, and actually for everybody else, but some reason it's really particular for you, Miss Emma. Make sure you guys set your crystals and your stones and your gems to recharge and cleanse during this Lionsgate time. Okay, it's very important, and it can really gather a lot of energy and positive mojo. Okay, so your card today is the Badger. Okay, well, stubborn seems to be the theme today. Okay, so a Badger. Okay, one of the things, when people associate with badgers is turn and get as far away from them as they can, okay? Because what they do is they don't wait for a response from us. They stamp their feet, and then they will charge, okay, if they feel threatened. Okay, so right now I'm being told for you to hold your ground. So whatever that's going on, that's the image they showed me, was me walking up on the badger, standing there, and it's stamping and then running at me. So one of the big things is you have to be prepared, is what I'm being told. You need to be prepared for whatever is going on with you. And I actually... Okay, so one of the things going on about the Lionsgate is everything is amplified. Our emotions are amplified. whether you're tired or whether you're energetic, whichever category you find, it's amplified. So everything is like times 100 with us right now. So not only is manifesting really important right now, putting those seeds out for new ideas and new things that are coming in that you want to grow for yourself that can benefit your life and the loved ones you have around you, is you need to be strong. You need to protect, okay? Because sometimes things will come at you and they'll be so strong, or emotions will be so, you have to protect yourself, and you have to be wary and really look and listen to what's going on before making your decision, but protect yourself. And I don't mean like protect yourself, somebody's going to come up and slap you or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about. You have to protect yourself by holding your emotions back so you know what's going on, truly have the bigger picture. You have to watch and don't let your guard down with people that might not be really advantageous for you to have around you right now. Maybe they've got chaos going in your life, so you have to distance them. This is what the Badger's bringing through today, is you need to protect emotions. You need to protect spiritually. You need to, spiritually especially, not only for you, but with everybody. It's a really amped up time right now. So I'm being told, Miss Emma, you need to keep on your toes. I don't know what you do for a living, but they're telling me you interact with a lot of people. A lot of people may be in need, or people come to you for like advice, but you're like the turn to gal, okay? And all I'm being told really loud is just don't jump right away into it. And I'm not saying say no or don't do something or everybody coming at you is bad. That's not what it's about. But it's about protecting your comfort zone, protecting everything that you feel you need to. And then also it's about honoring your feelings and emotions. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. So example, okay. You're not feeling good, and yet you feel guilty because, you know, you need to do this, this, and the other thing. Sometimes you really shouldn't. Sometimes you really need to take care of yourself better than others. So this is what this guarding is coming up with the Badger. It's all about guarding, but you need to remember to keep yourself in balance so that you can be objective with everything that's going on around you and coming to you for thought process, for what should I do now? Whether it's yourself or others. Okay, so that's your card today, and it is the Badger. And actually, they're pretty cool creatures too, and they all serve their own purpose. But the Badgers aren't what a lot of people have made them out to be. They're not as mean. They're only mean because they're trying to protect themselves, and it's not really even being mean. It's like if we were standing somewhere and our kids were behind us and something that we didn't understand or know were coming at us, we'd stand and defend too. And that's kind of what the Badger does. Except the Badger moves quick, so you better know how to run. Okay, I hope that made sense for you, Miss Emma. And again, thank you for stopping in. All right. Okay, I'm missing everything because, you know, I don't know what's going on half the time with our family. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. Man, you've been having some great travels. I love it. All the history and stuff that you've been coming across and documenting and putting up for us all to see. That's awesome. Kay Omaha. How are you, Kay? I haven't, man, it's been a while, Miss Kay. I will happily give you a card. Okay? Absolutely happily. Oh, yeah. You know, and I know I got to some of the email or the messages and emails that people have sent me over the past couple months, and I apologize. I just really have been trying to heal myself after my spine surgery I had last year, and things didn't go as they had hoped, and we're just kind of balanced. So that's kind of why you guys don't see me a whole lot online, is I'm just learning to rest. Well, put it this way. One of my kids came down and said, well, they were here 2 weekends ago, and then my daughter and David were here this weekend, and I wasn't in the kitchen, okay? I wasn't chasing them around to make sure everything that was going on. I was just chilling in a chair. And for me to do that is a lot. But sometimes we have to do that. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm sorry if I haven't got back to you. I will. It just takes time. In the right time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm sorry I'm rambling a little bit. I apologize. Well, I like this card. This is probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. Okay. It's the bear. All right. So, all right. What I'm being shown is that you're finishing up, closing up, tying up. So it's like endings, okay? But while you're doing that, and you only have a few more things to kind of tie up loose ends, is what they're saying. And it's like been a really long process, is what I'm being told for you. And the spirit world, your spirit family, your spirit ancestors are kind of watching over you, and they're kind of like, they understand. Okay, they understand, so that they're having this that you're having this emotional time. And I don't know if this is right because I haven't talked to you in forever, but it's like this emotional time. And just remember that they're there for you. But as you're like close to tying this all up right now, and it really is, and endings and death, when I say death, I don't mean death of a person necessarily, but it could be death of a new job. You know, you lose a job, or you quit a job, or it's a death of an old way of doing things, okay? Whatever that is, you're tying it up. It's almost done. But already in the East, I'm seeing new opportunities and actually like new people coming into your life that will enrich I want to say quality, but I don't think that's what they're saying. They will enrich your life with knowledge and kind of give you that new chapter, or that new outfit. That's what they said, new outfit. Like you're putting on a new outfit, right? You know, you go buy this outfit at the store and you're really excited about it, and you're in this new outfit. And they're literally saying almost like a new role for you. But just remember, with the struggles that have been, and bear represents the West, and this is definitely what they're showing me. So the West is endings, but endings bring in new beginnings. So it's like clearing out of the old. And I feel like this has taken some time. Like this didn't happen overnight. Like this was taking time. And it was almost like, they keep telling me, it's almost like you're hearing, when will the light be at the end of the tunnel? And now you're to that exit of that tunnel, right? So the new beginnings are coming in. So the light is right there, and you're very close. So don't despair about it. Honor your emotions, your feelings, but also remember they're there to help you, and great new things are right around the corner, okay? And this is your card, the bear, okay? And not me, but the bear, okay? All right, and I hope things are good with you, Kay. And again, thank you so much for, yeah. Okay. Woohoo. Okay, let's see. Tina, hi. How are you? All right. Tina McRory, how are you? You can have a card. I will shuffle for you. Thank you for joining us. You can also join us over on YouTube, but please make sure that you like and share the video if you can. We're appreciative, and welcome to the Ghost Dimension family. Okay, I have the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, such a pretty card. And actually, I have a story about this too. All right, your card today is the hummingbird. Okay, great card, great card. And before I tell you what that card is talking about, I'm going to tell you something I saw, and it triggered a thought in my head. Hummingbirds, first of all, are very busy. I'm sure all of you at one time or another have had a hummingbird come up by your head, or you've seen them out in the wild. They're very quick. They're very fast. I can't even remember how many times their little wings flap a day. There is a number that they've counted, but it's a lot. They have a really big burst of energy, and they're amazing little creatures, and they bring about peace and prosperity as their representation. And one of the things that people do that absolutely drive me crazy, and I'm not going to get mad and I'm not going to name names or anything, but when you all go out and you put those little things that with the water and the nectar in it, and you make the little thing and they come up and drink, all right, a lot of people use sugar, and you're not supposed to do that. So what I will tell you is, if you want to see hummingbirds, plant things, okay? Plant echinacea, plant really pretty flowers, any of the sylvia, any of the flowers, even pansies and petunias, they'll all go to those. They go to bright and color to get what they need, right? Well, so do butterflies, okay? And there's other creatures as well. So by doing that and planting, you're actually feeding them better than if you could go out and get that nectar and put it in. So anyway, there's a couple things, Miss Tina, and I had to put it in because it's really important, and a lot of hummingbirds can get really sick from sugar water. But the hummingbird represents blessings coming in for you today, and it's like busy, 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 busy. It's like busy, like really busy with you. Like I would look and I would almost say it was a bee, not a hummingbird. Very, very busy, okay? And it's like, again, kind of because of the Lion's Gate, right? There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that are giving you a lot of different choices. And it's like you're looking one way, you're looking the other way, it's all coming in, but it's all in positives. So what I'm being told today is just make sure you make the right choice for you, okay? You have probably, okay, yeah. Okay, so they're telling me, like, you have an opportune time, and I don't know when you're born or whatever, but it's I don't do this by birth dates, but what they're saying is like the next 1 to 5 weeks. Okay, so 1 week from today to 5 weeks from today, that's going to be a really strong manifestation time for you. Okay, again, like you're going to be going and you're going to get knowledge, and you'll pick up things and new ideas, and you'll get new energy, and you'll be able to take something totally from a 180 from what you thought is like going to completely turn around, and it will benefit you. The hummingbird, and they keep saying the hummingbird piece. Okay, so while you're working so hard during the day, you need to really slow it down at night and just learn to take some time for yourself. This is very, very important. Like the hummingbird goes all day, and then at night, they literally turn down their body system so low that people think they're dead, okay? But they're not. They're in a pattern of sleep to rebuild that energy back up. And this is what I'm being told for you, is to go ahead and get all this knowledge, get all this information, allow all these new people, these new things to come in, so that you can take your time to breathe with all the knowledge that you have gathered to make your choice, whatever this choice is. So that's your card today, Tina, and it is the hummingbird. I haven't really been outside. So I was going to say, I haven't really seen a lot of hummingbirds this year, but then again, I haven't really been outside much. All righty. So let's see who else is here. Oh, dee-do. Hi, Bex. Okay. Claire. Okay. I see Claire. I see Yoda. Panda. Okay, you guys are all talking here. Okay, I'm going to scoot down a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm glad everybody's excited about this party. I wish I could be there. I'm so bummed. I would give you all a big bear hug. Okay. You're very welcome, Tina. Okay, so everybody's yakking. And does anybody else want a card? I am not seeing anyone else wanting a card today. And you are right, Lorraine. Bees also need flowers and shrubs. That's why I always plant garden outside that's really bright and it's really oh, you know, just so it attracts everything. And even the frogs and the toads, all that stuff, all that nature is absolutely 100% needed for the planet, you know. And I kind of laughed. I went out the other day and I was sitting on the drive and I looked down and there were a bunch of baby toads and a bunch of baby frogs, really teeny tiny ones. And I remembered then that we had that 150-year flood up here, and we have been saturated with frogs and toads and crickets, and actually bunnies are even back in the area, so it's really kind of cool. All right, so, okay, I just did this again. Hang on a minute. How about Ruth? Do you want to? Oh, Terry. Terry, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Ruth, I'll go back up. Hang on. Whoa, okay. I'm not going anywhere. Hang on, guys. I just got to go back up because it just ran the stream again. And I did see, okay, Terry Creation. Boy, I had a long time no here. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's see what we got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, your card today is the medicine wheel. Okay, the medicine wheel, and you can see it's divided into 4 sections, all colors. You know, it represents 4 nations, all nations. And this is about balance for you today. And it's kind of like, I feel like, okay, I feel like what they're showing me is like, here you are, but you're not in the center of, okay, you see this. Now I got to do this backwards. Hang on. Nope, this way. You're in this, not in the center of the wheel. And that's where you're supposed to be. You're kind of off and you're not even to an edge of one of the colors. It's like you're out of sorts, out of balance, and you need to kind of take some time to center in just on your personal stuff, like to bring you almost back to that center. Because right now, I feel like you've had a lot of things going this way, that way, and you're kind of off balance because you're not really sure where your energy should be, where your time should be, and it's like scattered. So everybody around you and everything that's in your sacred circle, which is technically the medicine wheel, is not getting your full attention. So, you know, maybe it's a person or something or event or whatever. You're giving them just a little bit, but you're not giving them what they need so that they can give you what you need. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so what you have to do is you have to slow it down. And before committing to anything or deciding anything or making a decision or walking over here to over there, okay? Or what you don't want in your life and what you do want in your life. You need to sit and be honest and true with yourself so that you can bring yourself to the center. That doesn't mean you have to go out and tell everybody and their brother what's going on in your head or inside your soul, but it means that you have to be honest with yourself so that you bring about your balance again, so that you're back into, in the center of the medicine wheel, okay? Basically, you're losing out on some really good things or good people because you're not in that balanced place of solid ground. And I almost feel like it's been years since I've even talked to you. But I feel it's like they keep telling me sometimes you've been feeling like the rug got pulled out from underneath you and everything as you knew it is not that way anymore, and it's all changes. So it's like that's what I'm getting the unbalance and the wheel kind of spinning for, is because you can't find where the center is. And I'm being told that your loved ones, your ancestors, your loved ones that have walked with you and before you that are in spirit now are there to help you and assist you. You just have to calm to listen to them to be able to find that center in your life again. And once you do, what I'm understanding from them is like, once you do, you'll finally like get what they're trying to get you to do and understand it. And when you move forward in your life, everything will be more balanced. But you have to be honest with yourself, not anybody else around you. Doesn't matter, because you have to center yourself and find out and understand. Because sometimes we do stuff and we don't understand it when we look back. And like right now, I'm in that period of I'm really looking what I'm doing. So I'm very like open to new things or whatever, but I have to make sure that when I step forward, I'm giving what is good for everybody else, but also good for me. So it's balanced. Okay. And right now that give and take isn't balanced for you. Okay. All right. Good to hear from you, Miss Terry. Thank you for stopping in and sharing today. Okay. Paul, Ruth, did you say you wanted a card? I lost you, Paul, or I lost you, Ruth. Okay. All right. Paul, I will give you a card. I hope you are well. Thank you for stopping in today. Janet Butterworth, I will give you a card. And Jeff Bradley, I will also give you a card when I'm done here. Sorry, I'm kind of kaputzing because sometimes Spirit just wants the stories to be heard. So, all right. Oh, they want me to do one more time. Hang on, Paul. They're being picky. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, this is a double. This one came up earlier today, I think. The Ram. Okay, so what they're telling me to tell you, which I believe is kind of opposite of what the last person that had the card was, is you need to move forward. There's some things and you're kind of procrastinating about and you're just not moving forward with it. I don't know if it's people or situations or work. I'm not really sure. But it's kind of flowing over. Whatever it is kind of flowing over into everywhere in your life. Kind of like the balanced wheel I just showed, the medicine wheel with Terry. Because you're not moving, everything's kind of stuck. And by what I say moving, I mean just getting things that you need to get done or for whatever the goal is that you've set. You're just kind of like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And they're saying, take a leap of faith and move forward. You've got this, whatever this is that's going on. You've got the support of your family, they said first, and then they said the ancestors. So one of the things that you need to do, and again, I believe this is kind of opposite what I said before with the other person, but this Ram is just jumping, like taking that leap of faith that he knows what's best for him and he's going to just do it. And sometimes that's how we have to learn. That's how we have to do things, is we just have to do it. Sometimes sitting, and I'm a huge procrastinator, big procrastinator when I was in school, all that stuff. I'm a big procrastinator at work. I was a procrastinator. So I get that and that tendency to want to do that because sometimes we just don't want to deal with it when we move forward. But I'm being told right now, you should just move forward with whatever this is. And again, this is your card, the Ram, because it's going to work out. And one way or another, you're going to have balance. Okay. But in order to get that to that point of balance, you have to move forward. Okay, so that is your card today, Mr. Paul. All right, now I did see somebody, Jeff. Yeah, Panda Feets, I will, and Yoda, I will to you too. Let me get some of these other people. And Janet, just hang on. I'm going to do Jeff. He was right before you. Hi, Jeff. Welcome to the show. And I'm glad you're here, and thank you for sharing time. All right, hang on here. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is about building something new. Okay. The card I got for you is the beaver. Okay. Now, the beaver, am I covering up the words? No, you just can't see them in the corner because my big fat fingers are there. Anyway, the beaver is all about family and community and building new things and repairing things that need to be repaired. And for you, I'm being shown, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm being told and shown new bridges. So it's like bringing the old and making it new, making it level, kind of level the playing field, start over and start rebuilding. I feel this is about relationships with what they're showing me, because they keep showing me like hands, holding hands, 2 different hands, holding hands. So it's about relationships right now, and it's about, okay, yep. Some of them are so like, why did okay, I just did this a couple weeks ago. It's like, why did I lose touch with these people? Are they worth getting hold of again? Do I really want to do that? And yet when I did it, it was right. And it wasn't the same relationship because we had grown and we've gotten older, right? So this is about kind of starting fresh and new and building new bridges, building and constructing new family ties, new, and by family, I mean friends, co-workers, people, places. It's about revisiting them, but starting over, okay? Like leave the past in the past. This is really prominent for you. Leave the past in the past and start new and start fresh. I actually had something happen to me, 2 things happened to me over the past month and a half. One was I finally got in touch with people that live next to my mom and dad. They were like, because I was adopted, my parents that adopted me were in their 40s, and or they were in their late 40s when they adopted me. I was 7 months old. But my next door neighbors were in their 30s, and I would go with them to do young things with them, like camping. You know, they helped me with my school, with my college, you know, going over stuff and getting through my homework and stuff like that. And I lost touch with them for over 20 years. And I finally reached out and had them. And what was so shocking is they're 80 now. Okay, 80. Okay, I'm 60 and they're 80. But it was like talking to them like nothing ever passed. And I was so grateful for that. And this is what I'm being shown for you. I was also a couple weekends ago had come into contact with somebody that we really had a beef with each other because of something that happened, and none of us were willing to let it go. So we separated for like 15 years. And when we came together again, they apologized, I apologized, and it's good. Is it the same as it was before? No, but it's different and it's better and it's new because we let the old go. And this is what I'm being shown for you, Jeff, is to make those connections, to build it stronger, better, and let the old go so that new things can come in. Because negatives, we just learn from them. They don't serve us any purpose. They just teach us lessons. But forgiving or working together or starting over with something is 100% positive. Okay, so that's your card today, and I hope everybody learned a little something about that. Okay, so Janet. Did I do Janet already? No, I don't think I did. Butterworth. Janet Butterworth. I like that name. All right. Let me see what I've got for you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, I was just talking about them, so I guess they decided to pop in. Your card is the frog. My little baby peeper toads and my little baby frogs are all around out here, and it's all about renewal, right? Starting again, like the last card, starting fresh, starting new chapters. The frog with you is the cycle of what they're showing with the cycle with the frog is they can go on land, but they still need the water because they still have a bit of a tadpole tail, right? So I'm not saying you have a tail. That's not what I'm saying. But this is something that you've been striving to, set a goal to, or it's something you've been working through. And what I'm being told is you have just a little bit more time, and everything you're doing to this point is really awesome. And the spirit world is behind you, gently pushing you forward and shoring you up and keeping you strong and keeping you focused. And just remember, once you get to that point, remember how much work you put into getting to that point, to being that person that you wanted to be, to do whatever it is that you want to do, and you're almost there. And that's what I'm told to tell you. It's a reminder, that, yeah, people notice. Yeah, spirit notices. Spirit watches. They watch over us, and they're so proud of where you come from to where you are, and you're almost done with whatever it is that you've wanted to manifest or become or have happen. Okay, and your card today is the frog. Okay, Janet, I hope that kind of resonates with you anyway. All right, now I lied because I lost everybody. All right, going down. Oh, and it just went better. Okay, and Leanne, I lost everybody. The whole thing went up the racker again. Okay, Sarah, hang on. Let me see what this is. Okay, you're very welcome, Jeff. You're very, very welcome. I don't know how it works. It just does. But I'm glad. And just, take it to heart, I tell you, the things that have happened to me, I never thought I'd be able to find the people I tried to find and found. And I call them now every week to keep them updated and stuff. And I think it's great. I just do. And then the person that we were so angry with, I considered them family, and, for whatever reason, and we both just sat there and we actually cried and said, it was really stupid. So just make that connection, man. It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, it did come out that way. Whoa, I haven't seen this card in a while. Okay, Sarah. Welcome here, and I love having you here, and thanks for sharing time. Your card today is the Moose. Okay, so, all right, so with you, okay, there's a lot of aspects of moose that people don't understand. They're very awkward looking animal, but they're actually very graceful. The mothers are very, very good parents. So much so that if you ever see one in the wild, never, ever, 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 ever try to get out of a car or walk close to them, because if they have little ones, they will chase you and hurt you. But this moose for you is actually about isolation, whatever that is for you. It's almost a feeling like I get like, yeah, they're showing me. Okay, so when spirit wants to give me a hard time, they call me a recluse, whatever. I'm not a recluse by choice. I used to be involved with everything, and then I got old, and I got to the point where I wasn't feeling well, and I had to have stuff done, and so now for me, and my daughter's grown, and she's 3 hours away, and it's all good, but I choose to be here with the critters and the lake and just do my thing and not really kind of involve myself with everywhere. Okay, but I'm being told for you, you need to kind of like jumpstart the fact that you've isolated. They're not even saying recluse. They're saying isolated, like you've isolated yourself. And they're not saying because of the pandemic. They're just saying that you've cut things off, like you're not involving or engaging with certain people and certain things anymore. And they're trying to get me to tell you and encourage you to restart, to jumpstart. whatever it is. You need to get out of, like, I almost feel like it's a funk, you know, when you get, like, we called it a funk. I don't know what the generation calls it now, but it's like everything's kind of getting to you, and so you just rather not engage with it. But what you need to do is jumpstart. Like, literally, they're showing me jump cables, and they're showing me this moose out in isolation. And though they're not like a herd animal or anything. And the moose are on their own for the most, except the females with the babies or the young ones. And they kind of pretty much stay to themselves. But I'm being so told to push, 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 push. You need to jumpstart and re-engage with some things in your life. If you do this and you choose to do this, a lot of things will become easier for you. And I know it's really scary right now, especially, but that doesn't mean you have to go into a packed football stadium right now. That's not what they mean. They just want you to re-engage yourself, reconnect with things and people and situations that you've kind of disconnected from. And they understand, I'm being told really loud, they understand your reasoning for doing it, and they understand how you feel, and it's okay, but you need to slowly get yourself back. So you need to start jump starting, even if it's a little bit at a time. They want you to engage more. So for whatever that is, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's your card, and it's the moose. So re-engage yourself with everybody. And thank you for coming here, eh? Appreciate it. Okay, now this thing went away again. Okay. I'm going to do it. I think Ruth, told me that, yeah, I think she told me you wanted a card. So you're back. Okay, you're done eating. I'm not done eating. I haven't even fixed supper yet. Okay, Rihanna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I always see this card and I laugh because I think about Jonathan Livingston Seagull, which probably half of you don't even know who that is. Anyway, your card today, Rihanna, is the gull. Okay. Resiliency. Moving forward. Knows how to get things done. Knows how to get things done even in a tight situation. Knows that grabbing things from places. Okay, yeah, resources. That's the word they're like showing me. Yeah. It's like resources and networking. This is a really important time for you to do all that right now. It's kind of like the gathering time for you. And again, and you'll understand this because this is about the Lion's Gate again. The Lion's Gate is this big ball of energy where the planets lying in the sun, they all align just a certain way. And it provides this extra oomph of energy. And again, this is why a lot of people who do what I do, empaths, psychics, Reiki healers, whatever it is that you do in that kind of a field, that it's like tripled in energy and power and understanding and knowledge. But it's also for everybody else as well, because you may be feeling high emotional points or low emotional points, but everything is to the extreme right now. So as you move forward, and again, this started on, I think, on the 8th of August, and it moves to the 22nd of August, Rihanna, and this is when you need to be grabbing all the resources and looking, because it's almost like, that's funny. Okay, so it's almost like everybody's shades went up on the block and you can see what they're doing in the house. Okay, so you're going to be able to pull resources and make connections and do things that you wouldn't be able to ordinarily do as efficiently as you can do it now. And if you think about it, okay, the gull has been around for a long time, and actually they're just so clever on how they do things. Like we had the lake, not just my lake, but the big lakes, the Great Lakes here in Michigan, rose really high, and we had that 150-year flood in Michigan, and it was really bad. I mean, houses, everything, the water came up. We didn't know what to do with the water. But what happened was the gulls moved, okay? They moved for decades, they would go to a certain place along the shoreline. You could see them all summer and what have you. And then they moved. Okay, so they adapted and they started using things to move forward with. Unfortunately, it was at my friend's house who lives on the lake, the big lake, and they all just take over the beach. Why they did it was they adapted. So this is what you need to do. You need to adapt and use everything that you can to pull in the good things that you need to help you move forward. Everything will be clearer right now, again, because of the Lion's Gate. Use this to your advantage, okay? So that's for you, Rihanna. All right, let's see. I have to scroll down. Oh, it just popped up. Oh, it popped up. Oh, it popped up. Hang on, I know. Oh, yeah, Pip and Mango are screaming. I don't know. I kind of tune them out. So, all right, I think that is, all right. No, I think I say I'd read for Yoda. Let me pull for Yoda. I said I'd pull for Yoda. I know I did, but I can't find you there. So, oh, what's my computer doing? It is telling me something dumb. Okay, that was weird. It's telling me to batten down the hatches because there's another storm coming. Whee! Okay. All right. So Yoda, I'm going to give you a card. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Yoda, you got sweetgrass. Okay. Now, if you don't know what sweetgrass is, it's within my culture. It's this very fragrant grass that's grown in wetlands. It's protected, but natives can pick it, and we braid it, and we use it during ceremony. It's about blessings. It's about all kinds of really good things, and it's really, the scent is just really good. Combined with a little bit of lavender, you'd have a sleepful night. Okay, so that is your card today, is sacred sweetgrass. Okay, now this is about, okay, all right, so yeah, I love it when they come in for you. They just are like coming in and running. All right, so what it is you're being handed, okay, yep, okay, so there's a connection between you and the spirit realm. And what they're doing and showing me right now is they're literally taking the sweetgrass, they're placing one end in your hand, and they're holding the other end so that you have the ability to connect and understand things in a very different way with the help of the spirit realm, with your ancestors, with your spirit family, okay? And they are telling you that every time you work on this, you become more knowledgeable, okay? Good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. You become more knowledgeable. And this is what they're telling me. But the tie is getting stronger and stronger, and the braid is getting longer and longer. So you're not losing, you're gaining that connection. You're learning how to tie it tighter, to use what they're teaching you, whether it's in sleep time, whether it's in meditation, whether it's in signs, or whether it's in like little things that you pick up on that you maybe didn't pick up on before. Every little thing is causing you to be stronger spiritually for the work that you're going to be moving into. And by moving into, I guess you can call it work. You know, some people call it a lot of things, but this is like your spiritual path, and it's getting very tied tightly with the spirit realm, working with you in order to better get you to understand better the things that you need to know for spiritually, for spirit. Okay, so that's your card today. I always get this sense of calm with you. Sacred sweetgrass. Okay, I know I did see somebody else too. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's see. All right. Jacqueline Marie, one of my best friends. Welcome to the stream and thank you for sharing time. And I will pull you a card. Actually, Marie was my sister's middle name, was my daughter's middle name, and one of my best friends in school was named Jacqueline Marie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is the Dove. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so this has to do with someone in spirit for you. And the dove is the connection. It's peace and calm and wanting to know that they're okay. Something that was unsettling for you, something that you weren't sure about. This is Spirit's way of coming in and saying everything will be fine, everything will be okay, and you'll be able to move forward. They're also bringing, like, the dove is bringing blessings of love, and just positive ideas, positive notions, positive things, happenings, everything that they're bringing to you because of whatever it is that you've gone through or whatever it is that's happened. They're telling you to not doubt yourself. And they're showing me, actually, this is really strange because this isn't something they're showing me actually Noah's Ark, okay? And one of the things that they did was they said to have done, okay? He put a dove out to go and see if there was land. And they waited days and days and days. But finally the dove came back and it had a leaf or whatever. It had a piece of branch or something that it brought back to the ark. And this is what, it's like, test the waters. This is what I'm being told. Test the waters. And if it comes back and you feel safe and you feel okay to move forward with whatever this is, it's okay. Okay, but I'm being told, like, almost to the point of, it's the, okay, I'm sorry, I'm listening to what they're saying. Okay, so it's like the end of when the ark came and it got to the point where there was land again. Okay, so this is kind of like where you've been. You've been kind of in this state where you're kind of taking care of yourself, you're healing yourself, you're wondering about things, but you're processing. You're just processing, and this is what's been going on. Well, they sent the dove for you because now is the time to sort of get up and start re-engaging with life and the things that are around you, and know that what's coming to you won't be bad. It's blessings. And again, Spirit, I want to say this is actually a couple. Because first I see the older woman, then I see the older man. And it's like they're both stepping forward to tell you that they're fine, they're okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's like they both want to take the attention. They want to come forward, but gently, very gently. So again, this is your card, Miss Jacqueline. It's the dove, okay? And I hope that that made sense for you. All right, guys. I love you all very much. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of the week. And make sure you guys, like I said, get over and sign up. And I think Sean put it in the stream here as well. Get those tickets so you guys can get with the Ghost family over there in the UK and enjoy. All right. And until next week, bear out from the cave. Oh, yeah. And from Pip and everybody else, too. Take care, guys. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello And welcome, I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.